welcome to the West Texas town of El Paso, the Sun Bowl and home to the Utep Miners, and it's always a pleasure to come out this way, and we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see, the Florida International Panthers taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Utep Miners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. IU will kick it off to get things underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Campbell. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So UTEP's offense will get the first crack at it here. And here comes the quarterback, and one thing you know for sure with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
Makes the grab, it's Jolly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Miners send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So FIU's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
FIU pushing tempo. Keep it on the ground. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Heaves it deep. Got it inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Can the D deny them on second and goal? They move the tight end all over. He'll do it himself. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Cutting it close now with third and goal upcoming. Looking for a man, it's Jenkins. Coming after him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Using the quick game. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And the Miners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. Got his man on the right. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Takes a handoff. It's Jolly. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Off the RPO, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got an open man. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Utep.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Middle Tennessee pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there inside Floyd Stadium. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing.
Comes out throwing on first down.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. Dumps it to the back. They're working that left side. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Making the running back a weapon in the passing game makes it so difficult on the defense to cover everything.
No doubt. And listen, there's so many matchups across the board. If I'm playing offense, I'm going to assess it. Like, where do I have a speed advantage? Is it a running back versus a linebacker? Is it receiver versus a corner? Whatever it is, I'm going to find it. And you could tell it was the running back, and they took advantage.
Wants to throw on first down. Feeling some heat. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. On second down, looking again to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Going up top on first down. Pressure coming. It's complete to the left.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime.
7 for international 6.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from El Paso. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
We're ready to get it started here in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. FIU will line up to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Locklear. Unloads to the right. Pulls it in. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. First down, 10 yards to go.
And that's a Utep first down.
He's looking to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Odom.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. They'll run it to the right side. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Quarterback on the keeper. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. That's the end of the quarter, and Utep has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. From the gun on 3rd down. They're trying to get to him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And they didn't have to blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Smashes it between the uprights. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They want to run it left here. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. FIU pushing tempo.
2nd down.
Handoff from the gun. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Jenkins. Makes the grab on the left. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Finds the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Looking to throw for it, trying to get to him. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. 4th down, gotta have it here. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. The 1st down for the offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The play action fake. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. On the run, it's Jackson. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Line gets set, 1st down. He's going to pass. Unloads it left. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quickly out to the tight end.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Fires left. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to